I recently inherited a cabin from my late grandfather, nestled deep within the woods. It stood as a rustic refuge from the chaos of everyday life. Eager to escape the city's hustle, I packed my bags and embarked on a journey to the scheduled retreat. The first few days were peaceful, the cabin offering the solace I had longed for, but as the sun dipped below the horizon on the fourth night, strange occurrences began to unfold. It started with a subtle tapping sound that echoed through the walls. At first, I dismissed it as the gentle patter of rain on the rooftop. However, the skies were clear that night. As the tapping persisted, a sense of unease enveloped me. I wandered through the dimly lit cabin, searching for the source of the mysterious sound. It seemed to emanate from the basement, a place I had yet to explore. Hesitant, but driven by curiosity, I descended the creaking stairs into the dark abyss below. The basement was cold and musty, its air heavy with a haunting presence. I flicked on the overhead light, revealing a cluttered space filled with forgotten relics of the past. Among the dusty artifacts, my attention was drawn to a weathered journal lying on an old wooden table. Intrigued, I opened the journal and began to read the pages. The entries chronicled my grandfather's experiences in this very cabin. He spoke of inexplicable phenomena, chilling encounters with shadowy figures, and the presence of something otherworldly. The journal hinted at a hidden secret, something that lurked within the cabin's walls, feeding off fear and despair. Armed with my grandfather's journal, I delved deeper into the mystery surrounding the cabin. The tapping sounds persisted, growing more frequent and louder with each passing night. Sleep became a distant memory as I found myself trapped in a walking nightmare. In the darkness, I could sense the presence drawing closer, its icy breath gazing my neck. Shadows danced on the walls, distorting into twisted forms. I would awake in a cold sweat, plagued by vivid nightmares that blurred the line between reality and the supernatural. As the day turned into weeks, my sanity teetered on the edge. I desperately sought a solution, determined to free myself from this torment. Deep within the journal, I stumbled upon an entry detailing an ancient ritual, a way to break the cycle of terror. The ritual involved finding an object of personal significance, imbued with the memories of joy and tranquility. This object, when placed in a designated spot within the cabin, was said to ward off the malevolent force, restoring peace to the dwelling. Armed with newfound hope, I scoured the cabin for an object that held sentimental value. Among the forgotten relics, I discovered an old pocket watch that had once belonged to my grandfather. Its familiar weight in my hand sparked memories of his comforting presence, and I knew I had found the key to my liberation. I followed the journal's instructions meticulously, placing the pocket watch on a makeshift altar in the center of the cabin. A surge of anticipation coursed through me as I recited the incantation passed down for generations. The air grew thick with a palpable energy, and I braced myself for what would come next. Suddenly, a blinding light filled the cabin, banishing the darkness that had plagued me. I shielded my eyes, squinting through the brilliance. When the light receded, I found myself standing in a serene cabin, bathed in warm sunlight. The malevolent presence had vanished, leaving only peace in its wake. Now, free from the haunting, I am grateful for the cabin's serenity. The tapping sounds have ceased, and my nights are filled with restful slumber. Yet, as I sit by the crackling fireplace, I can't help but wonder about the ancient evil which once lurked within these walls. My grandfather's journal now serves as a reminder of the darkness that can take root in even the most tranquil of places. I vow to keep the secret safe, ensuring that the cabin remains a heaven for future generations, blissfully unaware of the malevolence that once haunted its halls.